Ottawa right now only 4 points back of Montreal for that last wild card. The Sens do a lot of things wrong defensively. They're a fun team going forward. They're pretty good at home. Who's more likely to make the playoffs at this point, Deej? Ottawa or Montreal?
Can I say neither for 200, please?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it, just because I like that suit.
I mean, thank you. Appreciate it. Like, if we're going musical chairs as far as who's getting those spots, and we're talking about wild card spots, you mean to tell me, first of all, Montreal's holding on to the last one for dear life. Ottawa would love to even get in that conversation. Are you telling me Pittsburgh's not going to figure their stuff out and make it?
I think they will.
Okay.
Matt Murray has to be healthy.
Sure.
Let's be honest here. He has to prove he can be healthy throughout an entire year, and then they'll find it again.
But Sidney Crosby's not making the playoffs?
No, I don't believe that for a second.
Okay.
I think he's getting it.
So that's a spot taken. Someone's got to come out. You mean to tell me the Rangers aren't going to figure it out?
Rangers, I'm not sure about the Rangers.
Okay. What about Carolina? Can I have a Carolina?
I'm not sure about Carolina either. Those are wild card teams to me. The Penguins are going to get in. I don't know about the other two.
I'm just saying they have to jump those teams.
Correct.
To get that last spot. And I would take all three of them over them. And if they were to make that type of run, it's going to probably need a deadline deal to shore things up, especially as you mentioned defensively. And I ask you another question. Do you trust either of those front offices to get a deadline deal that's going to make this team better moving forward?
Like Montreal and Ottawa?
Correct.
Ottawa's got things they got to worry about. I don't see Ottawa adding, right? Like they're trying to get Duchesne, they're trying to get Mark Stone. They're young enough. Like they don't want to trade assets. Like they're not bringing anyone in. Montreal is interesting to me because if they're in and around that wild card, Marc Bergevin's taken such a you-know-what kicking in that market.
Sure.
I could see him trying to do something draft pick-wise to bring in a third liner. So not a Dwight King like from a couple of trade deadlines ago that was completely useless. But somebody that could help maybe a third line, a little touch. I could see Bergevin doing that more than Pierre Dorion.
But it's not whether or not you can see him doing it, whether you trust him to do it well.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah, and I don't.
That's a different story. I don't either.
What about you?
I like that. I like the Habs a bit more than the Sens. The Sens are like stupidly bad defensively. They're really bad. It's like a bunch of Erik Karlssons back there. And no conscience, right? They're fun going forward. They're not going to win enough on the road, and they're going to play poorly enough defensively where they're not going to get it.
Right.
It's a nice story. Rooting for some of those kids, but I don't think it's happening.